Welcome to How Ines Rolls. Guess where I'm going? I'm venturing farther than my neighborhood store. I'm hitting WinCo. So I decided to not wear a mask today, but to wear my scarf because it really is digging into my ears. Do you guys have that issue as well? Yikes. So it's kind of the same material. So I just thought, be a little bit more fashionable with my scarf. Let's go in. There's like hardly anyone here. It's kind of awesome. So far I've been able to go down the aisle of saving, which is right when you walk in. And I got so much stuff just right there. So that's good. So hopefully I won't be here for too long. Everything has been stocked. I have found things I haven't found in a long time. And I can't wait to show you guys. Welcome to my massive haul. You guys, I don't know if you can see it in that thumbnail, the picture, but I had an overflowing cart and it was underneath too. So I was kind of worried how I was going to actually get it through the shopping, and bag it all up and get it to the car without dropping things. Whew, I was okay. So we have, if you're new to my channel, I have 4 boys. 3 live at home right now, and 2 of them are almost teenagers. I have one that's almost a teenager and one that's graduating high school, and they eat a lot. And then my 4th son is very picky. And I have my husband who does a lot of gluten-free items. So what I spent today, I always feel so good going to WinCo because I spent $270, and let me show you what I got. And so I just thought we'll just unpack bag by bag. Seems like a good idea. Let's do this. So one of the reasons I like getting paper bags at WinCo, it's the only place I get them, is because I use these as little recycle trash bags. And so I fill them up with recyclables, and then I just toss the whole thing into the recycle can out front. So these are lifesavers because that way I don't have to have a big bulky garbage can in my kitchen. I already have one, I don't need 2. And so these being already recyclable, problem solved. Okay, so we got some things that need to go into the freezer. Jonas and Paul, my husband, they love wings. And so they're gonna be so happy that I found a bag of these. WinCo has, to me, one of the best meat selections I've ever seen. So aisles and like rows and rows of just meats. So I got 2 of these. These are just boneless chicken. Now I kind of stick to the rule of 2. So I'm not trying to buy so many in these bigger packs or items that I'm trying to stock up on. I just got 2 of a lot of things. So when we went through the aisle of savings, I found these frozen burgers. Now remember, these ones aren't my favorite, but they're still pretty good. I like a thinner burger, and I wasn't sure if I was going to see it in the store, so I hurried and put it in the cart. And wouldn't you know, they had them! Yay! By then, my other one was buried too deep at the bottom, so I just thought, you know what, I'll just get both, put them in the freezer. We're stocked up for a few weeks on burgers. So okay, another thing that I got was a big bag of frozen corn. I love having these in the freezer just as a go-to for soups and stews or side dishes. I found 1 pack of egg roll wrappers. Let me know in the comments if you've ever made my Southwest egg rolls. They are so good, you guys. So I had to get them and make some for the boys. I did get some more cooking spray. I've been using a lot of our other one. I actually used it all. And then I also wanted to get some more baking soda as I was running low. I did get a can of this green enchilada sauce. This one is not the one I usually get. I get one that's called Macayo's. But La Victoria is a brand that my husband also likes their taco sauce. So I'm sure it'll be fine. What I do is I add about a cup of thinned out sour cream with a little bit of milk. So I thin it out and add it to this mix. And then just kind of layer tortilla, chicken, cooked chicken, cheese. I even add a little bit of corn, tortilla, and then sauce. tortilla, cooked chicken, little corn sauce. You know, like kind of like a Mexican lasagna. It is so good, you guys. I got some butter, so we always need that. This is some pork carnitas or carnitas. They are already flavored, ready to go. And WinCo's store does that a lot in their meat sections, but putting some flavors on some of their meats. I love their Spanish selection. So we'll go put these all in the freezer or wherever they go. All right, this next batch, I kind of have to work fast because I have 2 ice creams and this one's already a little melty. So I'm gonna go put those in the freezer along with some potato rounds. These are so good on a casserole, with the ground beef and the cream of chicken soup. Super good. And then I also just bought a bag of onion rings for when we do have cheeseburgers. And then these are one of our favorites. It's actually one of the reasons I went to WinCo is because I was missing this barbecue chicken teriyaki and the orange chicken. Now these are very, very close in taste to the ones that we get at Trader Joe's. So if you are wanting to find the Trader Joe brand and you don't have a Trader Joe's near you, Yang's. So good, very, very comparable, and actually you get more in the bag for the cost. So let me go put those in the freezer and then we'll get going some more. Okay, so we have some more things for the freezer. I bought a couple of boxes of these mac and cheese bites. Kobe is such a fan of mac and cheese bites, so I hope he is super excited because I never find these at WinCo. So let me know if you've had these before. I'm sure they taste really good, but do you like it more? I mean, our level of mac and cheese bites is like the Cheesecake Factory, and then everything else is like mediocre. Have you ever had them at the Cheesecake Factory? Oh my gosh, so good. Another thing that Kobe really loves are mozzarella cheese sticks. So these are just snacks or maybe even a small meal for him. He could go ahead and just enjoy that. So I'm gonna stock up our freezer. I also bought some ground beef. I always buy the leanest I could get, so the 93.7. So that way I don't have to drain the fat. I know I've had a couple comments where people have said, I always drain the fat, but there's not really any fat on that one. So save some time in the kitchen. And then this one is for Mama. These I love so much. Whenever I'm just needing a little something, I just microwave 3 of them. They're tiny. It's perfect. It lasts maybe like a week or 2 or something like that, depending if I forget about them. So let me go put these away. Oh, and I also got some pork sausage because we still have some biscuits that I thought I could make some breakfast biscuits out of. Whoa. All right, I bought Paul, my husband, some of these trail mixes. He, like I said, it does a lot of gluten-free. So I try to get him some gluten-free snacks that he could take to work. So I got some of those. I bought some more of these croutons because I love this recipe with, it's just chicken and it's like your favorite sauce, and then you put croutons on it, and it's like a bake of chicken parmesan. It is amazing. So I think I'm gonna try that, do that recipe this week. I got Ezra some of these. Rather than just the push apple sauces, I thought let's try some in a cup. I got some more foil. And I couldn't find smaller bags of these, so this is like the 2-pound, I believe, 3 pounds of spaghetti noodles. So it's a good sized one that'll last us a while. But I am going to be stocking up. You'll probably see a lot of like pasta sauces and noodles and ground beef. All of the makings for a lot of like pastas because my son's graduating this year and that was what he wants on the menu is Italian foods. So I am going to be stocking up as much as I can so I don't have to buy a lot at the end in case it's not all there. So bear with me. I got some Nathan's hot dogs. These are actually our favorite. We only do beef hot dogs. And so I think I'm gonna cut them in half because I have in the refrigerator the crescent rolls. So I thought I would make the kids, boom, pigs in a blanket for lunches. Oh, so easy. I got a couple more of these yellow cake mixes. They come in handy when I'm making some recipes, like I've made the crock pot peach cobbler. That was so easy for Easter, I did that. And then I also made the cake cornbread. That was delicious. So these are some good things to have on hand in case you need it. I bought some coconut flakes. This is really good for a recipe that I have with, you just kind of do, it's like a bar, a layered bar with like a graham cracker and coconut, chocolate chips, and sweetened condensed milk. Ah, the best. I got some onion soup mix because last week I bought a couple of containers of sour cream and no dip, and I hadn't even gotten to making some, so now I don't have to. And then I bought this. This was impulse. I mean, I was thinking about the kids, and they're just always pretty snacky. I try to have over here behind me like some little jars with, for the day, a little bit of candy sweets. That's sometimes it's just not enough, and they want another treat like after dinner. So this may be something that they could just go get. I'm okay with that. Let's keep going. Okay, so like I said, I got only like 2 things. So I got our favorite sauces. So that's the Prego. I got 2 of these Jiffy boxes. So if I wanted to make some cornbread, I got a couple. I got some crispy onions. These are so good on salads to me. Like if I have crispy onions, I don't even need croutons. So good, so good. And you know what's so funny is I don't like onions. I don't like raw onions. I don't like cooked onions. I mean, dehydrated is my jam. But these are so good. And I also love, love, love onion rings. Explain that. I got 2 cans of these big peaches. So the last time I got 2 smaller ones, so I just got the bigger one. That'd be easier if I was going to do like the cobbler again. I got some crushed pineapple because I was thinking that I might make a cheese ball, but I don't have pecans. But at least like a kind of like a dip. And so if I do that, I'll have this ready. And but I might need to go buy some jalapenos now. Anyways, it's building. My pantry's building. That's what we're going to call this. I got 2 of these sweetened condensed milks. These are always super good to have. And like I said, with those graham cracker bars, they are a lifesaver sometimes when you just need a quick dessert. I also bought a couple of these Sloppy Joe sauces. Now, I have a recipe that I could do it all on my own, but with time and... I do have lots of time now, don't I? But just the convenience of making something quick. And we like to make these, the Sloppy Joes, and poured over fried potatoes. I just get potatoes, chop them up, fry them, and then it's so good with the meat and then cheese melted on it. I think we're going to have that this week. I got Paul's favorite sauce. He likes making or having this. I like the sauce that I make with the 3 ingredients. It's more of a sweet sauce. I got another one of these ketchups in case I wanted to make some more sauce. We got Ezra's favorite, and actually it's our whole family's favorite Crystal Light, this strawberry orange banana. It's very good. And dun 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 dun, I found oyster sauce. Look at how big this bottle is. I have not been able to find oyster sauce for months. So now I can make our yummy like a noodles, like a ramen noodle with using rice noodles. It's a little spicy. It's really good. And I've made it before on the channel. So I'll try to even link some of these videos down below. They're good stuff, guys. Okay, so yay, oyster sauce. I also got a stock up on milk chocolate chips because you just never know when I'm going to be baking. So, or I just don't ever know sometimes. So I like to have these stocked up. And at WinCo, they're only like $1.60. So that's like Christmas prices. You know how all the baking items go on sale around the holidays? That's like the sale prices around the time of the holidays for sure. So let's keep going. Thought I'd show you what some more stuff like produce and some of these heavier items. So just a gallon of milk when we are eating lots of cereal. Milk goes by faster in our house. So Diet Dr. Pepper cream soda. Let me know if you've tried it and what you think. And then a Diet Coke. So we have some broccoli. I love adding broccoli like to cream of chicken soup and having it over potatoes, making it like a cheddar broccoli soup. And I got some more bananas, some tomatoes, bell peppers, and onions. Trying to think maybe for Paul, I'd make him some fajita mix. This is some celery. Let's go. Some apples. Yes. And then I thought I'd make a salad, maybe probably tonight. We're grilling. Yep, I'll probably make a salad. And then I also have some lettuce for when we're doing our burgers. And got a couple bags of potatoes. Usually when I'm cooking for our family, like if I'm making mashed potatoes, I think I almost use a whole bag. And then we have like leftovers for the next day. And then look, you guys, dun, 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 I found some top ramen, and not just some, a bunch. They had so much top ramen at WinCo, so they were stocked for sure, and I'm so grateful. And that's why I thought I could make the egg rolls, because we'll have this as a side. All right, this is the last parts, but it's still a lot here going on. Okay, I got a couple of these French breads from their bakery. I just love fresh baked or semi-fresh baked from the deli or the bakeries. They are so soft, and I'll like use about half of it, freeze the other half, and then I can slice them up, put them in the toaster, butter them up, and then have them with our dinner. And it's just such a nice little extra to the meal to make it a little bit like more well-rounded. I also bought 12 hamburger buns. So whenever I cook burgers, I will take 6 out. And Paul doesn't have a bun, but he gets double patties. And then the rest of us get one. And then we have like an extra one. So then Kobe usually eats it. But that's a couple meals. And I love how we can just make that, use it for more than one meal, like, and not just keep it on the counter and let the kids just devour it. So I have like a plan with all of that. Okay, so one of my favorite things about WinCo is they have so many Girl Scout cookie dupes. So I got peanut butter fudge, the lemon shortbread, just fudge grams, mint, like the grasshoppers, so good. And then this one, my favorite, the coconut caramel ones. These are all like Girl Scout cookie dupes. They're like $1.50 each, and they are so good. I picked up a dozen eggs just to keep on hand, because whenever I start baking, it seems like they go really fast. I also got Paul. I'm gonna have to remind Jonas because he really loves these as well. But a couple of packs of beef jerky. And then I also got Paul some Kind bars. So these ones are gluten-free as well. These are perfect for snacks to take to work, and he really likes them. So let's keep going. I got 1 can of tuna. I didn't get the fancy tuna that's upside down. I just saw this in the aisle of savings, and I thought for 75 cents, let's try it, see if I like it. Let's see if my taste buds are not too bougie. I'm teasing. I know I will like it. I just got one because my family doesn't like it. I got some taquitos. This is a really good brand. I think I have a recipe to make this even better. So I'll see if I can look for that. But if I don't, at least the boys can have it for dinner or a quick dinner or for lunch. I picked up some cheese. And I got some more yogurts because these are really good, of course. We're a huge fan of tortilla chips. Paul loves them with salsa if he's just needing a snack. And also they're a really easy way to make nachos if you have the chips on hand. Now we had all of those top ramens, but Paul can't eat those. I found these. These are with rice noodles. So I'm gonna let him try that when we're having like the egg rolls. Maybe he can have this with like some teriyaki chicken. but these are made out of thin rice noodles, so I know that they're gluten-free. I did get some more tortillas, and Kraft singles are the best on burgers, am I right? They melt so nicely, but I will never eat it in a sandwich. But they're so good on burgers for sure, and grilled cheeses. Here is another snack I got for Ezra. I know he likes them, but I also got the store brand of the Cheez-Its, and you know, the boys will probably eat them, I'm sure. I got a couple of the Zatarans. This is a perfect meal for a crock pot, quick and easy in the slow cooker. Just some chicken breast, a can of condensed soup, and then just let that cook, shred it up, make this, add some cheese and corn, add the rice, stir it up, boom. It takes like 4 hours just to cook the chicken through, and that's it. This is gonna take about 25 minutes, and so you add that at the end. You guys, it's like one of our family's favorites. Talking about favorites, this is my favorite candy. You guys, with the chocolate in the middle, have you had these? It's just caramel and chocolate, and they're like, it's a hard candy, so it's kind of nice to just to have something to kind of suck a little bit, or just to have a little treat. Anyways, it's good stuff. And then I got some pepper because we were running out, or we ran out. I've been using like those shaker ones. And then I got a few cans of just corn, because sometimes the freezer corn needs to stay in the freezer, and then sometimes I could just pull out a can of corn when it's just ready to go for our family. Makes it a whole lot easier. Plus, I got 5 boxes of cereal. They were having a sale. Everything was under $1.99. Do you guys see some of your favorites here? Tell me what your favorite cereal is, and I will see if I know somebody had mentioned if I had tried the Lego My Eggo cereal, and I have not, because I haven't seen it, or maybe it hasn't been on sale. So I will wait for a sale to come. But you guys, that is my haul. Woo, that is a lot of food, you guys. I spent $270, and I feel like I got tons. Let me know how I did. Is it some of the things that you get? Is it like you get way more produce? Let me know what you're getting during these times. I'm just trying to stock up our pantry, stock up our fridge, and then make meals from all of that. I do have ideas going through my head. Not like this. But I just have a plan to figure it all out. And I'm just grateful that WinCo is so budget friendly. So thanks so much for stopping by the channel and watching this video of this massive grocery haul from WinCo. So have a wonderful day, rollers, and stick around. You just never know what I'll be rolling out next. Bye, everyone.